RASTAFARI.
Selassie, I. 1 second, y'all. I need to go live before the 999 portal ended, and we're gonna get right to it. We're gonna do a reading. You see, we're gonna do a reading. Hopefully, this light is it's gonna be straight. We're gonna do a reading. Yeah, I just do it like this. Then I know that light is kind of crazy bright. It's cool though. I'm gonna do my best. To make this a great experience. I'll be right back, y'all. You heard? Yo. I'm about to go live for this 999 portal. And, the energy is always, still here. Obviously, it's about to quote unquote end. But this is actually the most powerful time, in my opinion. But, what I overstand is the spiritual work must be done. The spiritual work must be done. And it's not just for I. Kind of all over the place tonight because I want to go live. Of course, I just didn't. Was doing the family thing. But let's get into the reading. And I actually shuffled the cards. I didn't split the deck at all. I just been shuffling them. I probably shuffled these cards probably for like 20 minutes straight earlier. No lie. 15, 20 minutes straight. Divine connection, alright. Well, I put out one card. I didn't pull this one, but this one came out. 000. So that is very significant. That came out. So what I've been doing lately is I'm not splitting the deck no more. I'm just gonna see if a card split. And 000 came out first. So we're gonna sit that right there. See if it stay up. Yeah. It says it's the number 48th card. So that equals 11. No, that's 12, my bad. So that equals 3. Okay, mind, body, and soul. 000. And it says you are worthy on the back. And it says totality, spiritual unity, divine connection. You see? So honestly, that's very significant. If that one, I guess the reading was very quick. You know what I'm saying? Like with love on the top of the day. All right. Well, I guess that's all that we needed. The 999 portal. It's something. Hold on. Let me see if anybody's in the chat. Make sure. All right, man. So basically, this 999 portal is allowing us to have a reset. It's a real reset. You see what I'm saying? Like after today, like this is what you should be on right now. You should be on. Today is 000 as well. It's that reset. You know, that totality, that spiritual unity, that divine connection. Um, what I'm getting from the downloads that I'm getting right now, it's a simple fact of as a collective, we've reached a point. Another one, we've reached a point of like no return in a sense, of no return to like the old self. Um, that's what I'm overstanding from today's energy, and and along with this card, it's more of there's no more going back to the old self. After today, you know, as a collective, that's the download that I'm getting just from pulling that card. It says you are worthy on the back, and I said the total, the number on the back is the 48th card, and the 4 plus the 8 equals 12, which breaks down to a 3. So that lets me know that 3 zeros, 999. You see what I'm saying? It's just a mind, body, and soul. It's a completion. Obviously, you can look up at what 999 means. Obviously, anyone can do their research. But from a perspective, like I was speaking earlier, I had my locks, and I had cut my locks before I became Rastafari. It was like I cut my locks knowing like, okay, I want to get rid of this energy. But then the knowledge of Rastafari came like the next day. It's just so amazing how Jah works and how Jah just, do things. And I remember me saying, this is the reset of energy. I want to reset my energy, cut my hair off. I want to get rid of this energy, right? But I never got rid of the hair. You see, and I was telling y'all that earlier. If you check my live earlier, I never got rid of the hair. So within like 3.5, 4 months, I was just having the hair with me where I went, wherever I went, wherever, and I went places in the last 3 or 4 months. I was just in New York. You guys can check my channel. I was just in New York. I had the hair with me out there too. So it's amazing how Jah works on, and just how things work out perfectly, because even when I came back from, New York and things of that nature, and baby Amaya's here, it's like, now that today, Jah told me to burn the hair, and I did it. It was like, it was something that I never felt I would feel. I never felt that I would feel. I never thought that I would feel. But felt what I would feel is accurate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel renewed. I really feel renewed. I don't feel anger. I don't feel greed. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel jealousy. I don't feel competition. I don't feel individuality. And basically what I'm saying is I'm fully stepping into my North Node Libra during my Saturn return. And I'm relating, the 999 portal to my own, obviously, Saturn return in Pisces, but my own experience. Everyone, anyone can say the 999 portal and this and that, and just give the message of what it means. But what it means for me it means like I literally burned my locks today. You see what I'm saying? Like I burned my locks today, and I never thought that it would be so freeing. Like cutting them was good, but I was like, yeah, this feels good, but burning them as well, like it's a whole different type of. Obviously, you could say it's a ritual, things of that nature, but it's your own personal beliefs. It's your own personal connection with Jah. Like this is what I'm saying. Like I literally had my locks with me for 3.5 months, 4 months, and then I burned them on the 999 portal. Like this is something serious, and this card validates it right here. It's a real reset. It's a true reset. It's something that, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for the collective, obviously, and I'm part of the collective, so, and you're part of the collective, so it's just like, I know you're gonna feel this. I know you feel it. It's a real reset, saying, you know what? Every single day, I'm not just going to see things not within the collective. You see? So what I've realized in my past life, that it was so easy to do things alone, because when you don't have people around, you literally have to do everything on your own. So what I'm knowing is me having a North Node in Libra and South Node in Aries is today is that full North Node Libra for me during my Saturn in Pisces, and it's mentally. Because everything starts with the mental, you dig? It starts. So I'm understanding that, mentally I'm fully stepping into my North Node Libra. What's up? Thanks for coming to the live. Appreciate y'all. But I'm fully stepping into my North Node Libra to the point where certain things, I just won't be the same. I just won't be the same. And it's for the betterment of who I'm supposed to be. I'm gonna have to laugh more. I'm gonna like real laughs, like not know, like to knowing that, because when I laugh, it heightens the mood. You see, knowing that when the vibration is right, it's because the collective has a vibe. You see what I'm saying? It's like the collective vibe. You see what I'm saying? I'm knowing that I'm still supposed to keep my my independent fire. You see? But I'm knowing that my independent fire is for the collective. You see? So it's just like I know that to a totality. Hold on one second. Totality is on that card too. So why I turn my laptop on? But yeah, I'm feeling called to pull another card, in a sense, because now I feel like I'm transitioning into a topic that allows me to talk with y'all for a second. Because I understand about, astrology, and the North Nodes and all of that. I'm learning just as, I'm learning just as, you're learning as collective. We're learning together. So it's like, I'm excited to teach. I'm excited to learn. I'm excited to talk and communicate with the collective about different, you know, knowledge branches and strategies to come up with healing and things of that nature. So that's the main reason why I'm realizing I have to smile more and will be smiling more. Not have to smile more, will be smiling more, because when I'm speaking from a North Node Libra standpoint, I'm knowing that the collective is here. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm knowing the collective is here. I'm knowing that regardless if I don't see, everybody that is on the channel, I know that y'all feel me. You see what I'm saying? Like, regardless if I don't see y'all every day, like if I don't ever see none of y'all in life, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, if I don't see none of my subscribers in life, right, I know y'all feel me. You see what I'm saying? If nobody ever commented on any video, if no one ever liked anything, let's just say that if no one liked anything, if no one commented anything, I'm still knowing that y'all feel me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the message that I'm getting going into, my North Node, Libra fully, and during my Saturn return and going forward. It's like, I still know that if I don't get any likes, if I don't get any comments, that my presence, that my work is felt. And that's how I know, like, the partnership and the fulfillment is real, because I know I have a spiritual team. You see what I'm saying? And I know that when I'm stepping into my North Node Libra fully, that my spirit team is happy. They're happy, because the collective is coming together, whether I see it or not. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I understand and I'm excited about, and I want you guys to be excited too, because I know that it's the same energy. Like, regardless of if you're getting likes or comments on anything that you post, just know that you are felt. You see what I'm saying? Like, know that you are still being blessed in the spirit realm, knowing that your spirit team is literally looking at you and saying, keep going. It's not about the likes, it's not about the comment. It's about knowing that you are felt, knowing that your presence, knowing that you're on your job, knowing that you're on your purpose, knowing you're on your mission, knowing you're going towards your destiny. And that's what I'm understanding, overstanding. Me having a North Node in Libra is just like that feeling of knowing, like, I'm on the right path. You see what I'm saying? So that's really what I'm excited about, because I'm knowing that my past life it's not who I am anymore. I'm knowing that. I already been doing that in a sense. But I'm also knowing that when someone says they hate something, it's just as strong as love. So, which one would you rather hear? You see what I'm saying? Like, which one would you rather hear? I know I'm speaking in code, but I want you guys to think. When I said that I'm knowing that I was already going to be changing, I'm knowing that me not being a loner I was already going to be changing from that. Certain things have to change. But when you hear someone say they hate something, but then you hear someone say they love something, which one are you going to choose? You see what I'm saying? So I consciously made a choice to say, I know which way I want to go. I want to go towards love. And what love looks like is different to everybody. But I'm understanding what Jah love is. And Jah love is unity. Jah love is partnership. Um, Jah love is knowing your way. Jah love is knowing the Zion way. You know, the new earth Zion. So I'm just really excited. You know, I'm gonna keep it real. Like I am really excited to be in a space where I'm able to teach. You know, and not being shy of it. You know, not saying no, you're not a teacher. No, I am a teacher. You know, you're no, I am a healer. You know, I am a philosopher. You know, I will have my own temple. You know, for the collective, through my visionary mindset, through my vision, through my mission, we as a collective will build a temple, will build a sanctuary. You know, we'll build pavilions, and build these things for the collective, for generations. You know what I'm saying? That stands after us. You see what I'm saying? Way after us. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just understanding that I'm very excited. Thanks for joining live, y'all. I'm very excited to know that, you know, being a teacher through Rastafari liberty and, you know, astrology and my own spiritual connection to Jah, it's a blessing. You know, it's I'm so grateful to even know some of the knowledge and have some of the knowledge that I do have. You know what I'm saying? I choose to not hold that to myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. Obviously, you know, everything is not always what it seems, but I'm already knowing that I was already stepping into my North Node Libra when I started going live consistently. You see what I'm saying? Like, that was when I knew. I'm like, hold on, this feels right. So that's why I kept saying, like, I have to go live every day, and I will continue to say that. But it's not just because I'm just having to. It's because, no, I am a teacher. You know, I have to teach my beats, how I made my beats, how I came up with my formula. I have to teach, you know, Rastafari liberty. I have to, you know, share my vibration energy to the point where partnerships and, you know, endorsements and, brands and collectives and families and the overall unity comes together based off of the visions that I have. You know, me being a visionary, me being the teacher, the healer, the alchemist, you know, the philosopher. You know, I'm knowing that when I'm stepping into my North Node Libra, these are all the things that I'm bringing with me. You know what I'm saying? When I was an individual, I only could bring certain things. You know, when I was living in my past life, I only could bring certain things. You see? And if anything, that was probably just, you know, that's a great thing, you know. It's a great thing to be an individual, you know, and to still know what you can learn from being an individual. You know, I've learned a lot of things from being, you know, solo dolo. You know, you just want to keep it as simple as that. I learned so much. I learned how to survive. I learned a lot of things. But I'm supposed to teach this now. You see, and that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited to know that through Josh using me, through my own individual, you know, South Node, you know, in Aries, just me having a knowledge of what it is, of what a South Node in the Aries is, to then put the words together to form it to say, okay, I know what it is, so I'm able to translate it. You know what I'm saying? I understand that the connection is there to translate it. You know, I'm just so grateful to and just blessed and just knowing that I'm able to bless the next. You see what I'm saying? Through Jah. You see, Jah's giving me the energy, the frequency, the vibration to share the teachings. And that's what I'm excited about, you know, because I'm knowing, like, I see the unity. I see the, you know, the family. I see the togetherness. I see the divine connection. You see what I'm saying? I see the divine connection. I'm seeing the spiritual unity. I'm seeing the totality. I'm seeing it all. You're seeing it's full circle unity. You know what I'm saying? And you see, I'm sitting here, speaking naturally, and everything that I'm saying is aligning with the card. That's my empathic side. That's why whatever's around me is key. That's why even when I have a certain knowledge that I must know that, okay, there's the other side of the fence on that. You see what I'm saying? I'm knowing that when I go live consistently, that even if I don't get likes or comments, which I do, I appreciate y'all, I'm knowing that I'm still felt. You see what I'm saying? I'm knowing that, no, these teachings are being done behind closed doors, whether I see it or not. My spirit team is validating that. You know what I'm saying? And knowing like, no, I see it through my dreams and things of that nature. Like, it's amazing because we're stepping into a time frame and realm. I want to reverse that. Time, we're stepping into a time frame. We're stepping into a rim because really it's a rim. A rim. And I understand that we're stepping into a different way of life, going towards New Earth Zion. Going towards New Earth Zion is literally individuals doing their shadow work for the collective, and the collective doing their shadow work for the individuals. You see, it's like a magnetic thing. It's like I'm knowing that me coming from that individual, Aries, lifestyle, I'm able to, wear that, but then give it to the collective, give it to the collective and share it. You see? To then wherefore the collective takes it, you know, and then it helps that individual. You see? So, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a true alignment. It's a true reasoning. It's a true destiny call. You know what I'm saying? And I want you guys to know that with the same token, when I'm saying that it's a blessing, I'm speaking to you. You are the blessing. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you come on my live, when you leave a comment, when you do leave a like, if anyone leaves a donation, you are the blessing. You see what I'm saying? You are blessed. I'm giving gratitude to you. You see what I'm saying? I'm giving gratitude to the collective in it all. But do not ever forget that I'm grateful for you guys even watching my videos and listening and taking what I'm saying and taking heed. Even if it is 5 seconds, even if it's one thing, I appreciate it. Not only do I appreciate it, Jah appreciated it, but at the same time, I want to share my appreciation because I wasn't able to in my past life. I was so on my mission. I was so, that I wasn't able, to share my gratification, to show and to know, like, I'm glad that you guys are here with me. I'm happy that I don't have to do this alone anymore. I'm knowing that. And at the same time, it's just like, I always felt like, my spirit team was always with me, you know what I'm saying? But that was when I was in the mountains. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was in the mountains wishing I had a collective like I do now. Like we do now. But that was in 3 years ago, 2022. You see? Now, fast forward, we have a collective now. You see? So I'm knowing that everything that's happening now is going to come full circle. We will have the land. We will have the wellness centers. We will have the pavilions. We will have the temples. And we will have the sanctuaries. This will be the new Earth Zion. Frequency, vibration. experience, and it will move the collective to the point where there's going to be laws involved in this. It's going to be laws involved in this. Like to the point where, like, if it's vandalized or stuff like that, like, you, yeah, you know, I'm just letting it be known the realness behind it. You know, like, we're building something that is sacred to the for the collective, to the people, for the individuals as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that I am building for the collective, but there's others out there that have already built for the collective in their own way and form. Now that they have built for the collective already, now they're building for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that comes with the very powerful, you know, abilities and superpowers as well. You know what I'm saying? So like I understand that as well. It's just like things will come full circle when things are balanced out correctly and wholeheartedly. And also when it's done from intentions of, you know, I as an individual want to see you be your best self. And vice versa. You as an individual want to see I be my best self, regardless of anything. So that's what I'm knowing from when I said earlier about if I want to choose hate or love. I chose love because I want to see, you know, the next be their best self and reach their highest point. When when someone is saying hate, it's like if they hate, that means they really don't want to see that person reach their highest self. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I chose love in a sense. So I'm understanding that that whole terminology comes from that that South Node in Aries going into my North Node Libra. You see what I'm saying? It's like a literally like hate, love. I chose love because I'm wanting to build for the collective. If I would have chose hate, I would have chose to be I would have chose to stay individualistic, not going live, not sharing my music, not sharing my face, not sharing my words, not sharing my essence, not sharing my presence, not sharing. You know what I'm saying? Like that would have told Jah that would have told myself that I hated myself. You see? But I'm knowing the difference between love and hate. And I'm realizing what love truly is. It's like a destiny call. It's a destiny call. You see what I'm saying? Like, maybe Maya. It's a destiny call when it comes down to, how can I say it? Basically, like the love that was put in, the love that she vibrates on, you know, the love that is shown, you know, that is said. The physical thing is just like, okay, I'm seeing when it comes down to what true love is. It's a destiny call because it's that mind, body, and soul. Like I'm saying, like it's totality. It's like all of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing like, oh, okay, I get it. So like putting that into my North Node in Libra, it's a destiny call for me. You know, I hope you guys are listening to me. I hope this is coming full circle. Like it's a destiny call for me. That's how I'm knowing what love is. Is I'm knowing that when I chose to say, no, I'm going live every day. You know, when I had the opportunity to go live every day, when the energy, the vibration, the drive, the will, the free will, I'm realizing, understanding like That was a destiny call. That was a true Jah love. Not just from Jah, from myself, from the people around me. You know, it came full circle. That's why I'm knowing like what true love is a destiny call. Because it's not just from your own self feeling it. It's not just from individuals telling you. It's also it's all, it's not just Jah telling you. It's all mind, body, and soul. And like I said, on the back of this card, 4 + 8 = 3. Mind, body, and soul. That's what a true love is. It's a destiny call. And I'm knowing that this 999 portal is a true destiny call for the people. This 999 portal is a true destiny call for the people. Let me see if it shows it. Yeah, you are worthy. I'm gonna flip it in. You are worthy. It's a true destiny call. You know what I'm saying? It's a true destiny call. Love is a true destiny call. And through this 999 portal, your destiny is calling you. It's saying it's time to go. It's time to get it going. And not in the sense of what you think it may be. Allow it to just flow. Allow it to flow. Just allow it to flow. Because what I'm understanding, overstanding is when it comes down to Jah, when it comes down to faith, when it comes down to the unseen, you must stand strong. That's number one. But the main thing is, see it for what it's worth. You know, like I said, listen to me. When I'm saying a true destiny call, after this 999 portal, see it for what it is. See it through. Because when you see it through righteously, when you see it through right, which there is no real right, but there's only a real right to the individual. But when you see it through righteously, through yourself, you can reach that point of that true destiny call. You know, I'm knowing that I'm just an individual that is here for the collective. And in my North Node Libra, that's everything that is. And I understand that there were just some things that I had to learn. You know, my beats, you know, I had to master my own sound first. You know, my knowledge, you know, the certain spiritual way that I view things, my connection to the Most High. I had to cultivate that, you know, put it together for the collective. You see, for the collective, so then the collective will then pour that into themselves. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a true destiny call. It's a true knowing what love is. And everything has come full circle, like I said, because when I burn my hair today, that is what I feel. That is what I feel. I feel it on a vibration frequency of like, wow, like all of this is a blessing. And no matter what, I was able to, as an individual, you know, understand, and educate myself enough to understand what a north and south node is, and what a south node in Aries is, and what a north node in Libra is, to the point where I'm able to pass the message righteously because I'm moving in my purpose. You see, I'm moving in my destiny, call. So it's like everything that I'm able to, get downloads about, anytime that I'm sharing it, I'm on my destiny call. I'm vibrating on the love frequency. You see what I'm saying? Anytime that I'm having visions and sharing my dreams with you guys, I'm on my path. I am on my mission. I am on my destiny call. I'm on the love frequency. You see, I'm spreading love, self-love, giving, you know what I'm saying? It's an amazing thing. It's an amazing vibration. Because what Josh's telling me right now is it's not to be fixated on the fact of that, the things that I learned, I'm able to just to give to other people, and yeah, they take what I learned and just use it and get on their path. It's not to get lost in that, but it's also to know, like, what if I didn't understand that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I didn't get it? I wouldn't be on my path. You see what I'm saying? That's when that side of hate would have been on. When you're not on your path. But when you want to step into love, you say, like, hold on, there's some things I gotta learn. Well, there's some stuff I already learned. Share it. And it's gonna help so many individuals in this collective. And it's amazing. It's amazing. Because I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it in a sense of taking little gems. Take all the gems. Get all the gems you need. Take all the gems you need from I. Because when you do that, you're helping the collective, but also Jah sees it. Don't ever forget that Jah sees the knowledge that you take, the downloads that you choose to cling to. Jah sees the knowledge that you pull. You say, "Oh, I want to learn about this more." Jah sees that. What you typing in, what you might type in Chat GPT, or Google. Jah sees that, like, oh, yep, they going higher, they going in. Yep, they taking the little gems that they learned from here, here, and here, and they diving deep. Don't ever forget, Jah sees that, and I'm knowing, like, that's the beauty in it. That's the beauty in it. Like, I want y'all to fact check me. I want y'all to be like, what are you talking about? I'm gonna look that up on Google. Yes, please do it. Look up what a north node in Libra is. Look up what a south node in Aries is. Look up to what your natal chart is, your birth chart is. Look up what Rastafari liberty is. You know what I'm saying? Look into what angels numbers are. Look into numerology. Look into astronomy. Look into cosmology. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, that's just a little piece of the things, the knowledge, the ideas that I've learned, from my individual self, coming from a South Node area. Just a pinch of what I've, what Jah has allowed I to learn from my past life. There's so many more things I'm able to pull from my past life to share to the collective, to give, to say, y'all get on y'all path, here. You seen? So I'm knowing that it's a beautiful thing. I'm knowing that the wellness center is here. The temple is here. The sanctuary is here. Can you let's sit here and we gonna do this. I know I probably look a little a little like stiff when I did that. But last night I slept like, well, it wasn't even last night. It was like early today. I took a nap and I was like leaning like this, like I would have my feet up, but my neck was like, so I'm okay. But like for a second I was like, hold on, I don't want to hurt my neck. But basically what I'm saying is I want to draw up. It's kind of cool like how you can't see my hands and then something just pop up. I think that's kind of cool. But what I was gonna say was I'm going to start sketching, you know, the wellness center. Oh, absolutely. You. This is not a game. This is not a game. This is not a game. We are building pavilions, wellness centers, sanctuaries, and temples. Okay? You see that? I know y'all saw that orb right there. Yeah, the spirits are in here. Absolutely. Jah hears me. Spirit guides hear me. They hear me. We are building it. It's going to happen, guys. And it's for the collective. It's for us. It's for us. We will get that land. It's for us. You see what I'm saying? But it takes my spiritual gifts. I'm knowing that coming from my individuality. I'm knowing that it takes me to pull my spiritual gifts. I'm knowing that it takes me to pull from my, my South Node in Aries, pull from there to then say, no, North Node Libra, share it. You seen? I'm knowing that. I'm knowing that. I'm knowing that, and I'm very, I'm gonna say this. I'm very, not just excited. I keep saying very excited. I am just excited, but I am very excited. I'm more just, I'm more excited for the collective than anything. I know I'm part of the collective. I say that a lot, but I'm knowing like for the collective that the knowledge that Jaws allowed me to, remember to decode, to allow to resonate with me each and every day is going to change and really help individuals get on their path. And that's the whole blessing behind it. That I'm still like shocked about. Like I'm still, I'm not gonna say shocked. I'm gonna say more of like just so grateful to be a part of the New Earth Zion frequency. You know what I'm saying? I'm just very excited to be a part of the New Earth Zion frequency because I'm ready to see people be their best self. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see people be their highest self. Not just I want to see individuals be their highest self. I want to see, the collective working together. So then we can feel that real Zion New Earth frequency. That true love vibration. Is when someone is on their path and they're happy to be doing it. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what real love is. I'm so happy to be able to share with you guys and to actually get this wellness center, get these pavilions. I'm saying build these pavilions, build these temples, build these sanctuaries. But guess what? We're not just building it in the physical. It starts within first. So we must build the temple within. We must build the sanctuaries within. We must build the land within. We must build the pavilion within. And can you imagine when all of us are actually building within? It will show and it will start to form on the outside. See, that's the alchemy, true alchemy that we have. Thank you, Josh, for this download. That is the real true alchemy that we have. We are able to do work as a collective to then manifest in together as a collective to build in these temples, to build this wellness center. You know what I'm saying? To build the pavilions, to get the land, and that's what they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know, like, hold on, when we build this within us first, when we know that, oh, food is ITEL food and plant-based food is highly vibrational. It's connected to the earth. Eating highly vibrational foods will allow you to tap into that sanctuary within, to help you build that temple within. You see? To help you get that land within. That land is that ancestral knowledge. You see what I'm saying? That temple is you getting your chakras aligned. That pavilion, is you doing your shadow work. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then everyone is doing their shadow work. You know what I'm saying? Tap into the ancestral knowledge. Aligning their chakras. And then guess what we have on our hands? The temples, the sanctuaries are actually getting built in the physical form, because it's based off of our thoughts, our vibration frequency. It starts to form. The partnerships start to come about. The donations start to fly. You see? The partnerships start to strive. The collective gets to get their land. They build ancestral wealth, generational wealth. Not just in the physical. Not just in the physical. I was about to sound like Mike Tyson for a second. Not just in the physical. Oh man, see, I'm just so excited to be knowing that, like, my future, our future, is going to be very simple. You see, it's going to be very simple, because you sitting there telling me I don't have to be alone anymore. Great, I'm able to share my knowledge. Great, I don't have to be quiet and hide and not be quiet. Bet. I'm excited about that. And I'm not saying that in the sense of, like, not knowing when and not knowing when, to do certain things, but I'm saying it from a sense of remembrance in my mind, to say that in your future it's gonna be very bright. So start smiling now. Smiling is a highly vibrational thing. Smiling is highly vibrational. Especially when it's genuine. Because I ain't gonna lie. I can look very serious a lot. And I can be very serious a lot. Just naturally. But I understand that when I put my mind to something, when something clicks in my mind now, after I burn my hair, today, that's what I'm saying. Like, everything that I'm saying, it goes full circle. I'm knowing that my vibration is rising each and every second because I burned my hair today on the 999 portal. After cutting it months ago, but then a couple days later learning about Rastafari, and then carrying it for 3 or 4 months, 3.5, 4 months, waiting to burn it on the 999 portal. Ja did all of that. So now I'm able to smile more because I actually feel the release. Wow. The card say, I am worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy. You see? And I understand, like, even the smallest things, like simply burning your hair. I remember someone told me that was like, yeah, I never forget this. I had cut my hair before. This is probably like back in 2022 or 2023, one of them. And they was like, yeah, don't make sure you don't let the birds get to your hair. And I was like, what? It was like, yeah, because if they eat it, it's just something like that. They get to like, they can make a nest out of it or something like that, and it just always be like there or something like that. And it's just like, hold on, something like that. Not eat it. I said eat it, but I don't know. They were just saying like it could just go somewhere where and it's your hair and you might not want it to go or something like that. I don't really remember, but they did say something about don't let the birds get to your hair. And I was like, okay, but then that always stuck with me. So then now when I'm like, when John told me to burn my hair, I'm like, I see why they told me not to let the birds get to my hair. That was the indicator to say to burn it if you cut your hair, to do the true release. Bro, oh my goodness, Ja. Oh my goodness, Ja. Oh my goodness. I just got to download. I just got to download. It's giving me the chills. Barbershops are a ritual. Oh my goodness. Barbershops need to be shut down. Oh my goodness. Every barbershop need to be shut down. Oh my goodness. That's actually getting haircuts. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is getting a little. Oh, I know Babylon is falling, but I didn't know I was gonna get this download. Oh my goodness. Josh telling me everyone needs to just grow their hair because hey, get used to having your hair and fun and loving your hair because these barbershops is getting shut down. These barbershops is getting shut down. Thank you, Josh, for the download. It came out of nowhere, but hey, it is what it is. These barbershops are getting shut down because these individuals that's cutting these people's hair, they doing rituals. They doing rituals with the hair that they picking up off the floor. They not burning it. And if they are burning it, they doing something weird. What are they doing with the hair that falls on the floor? Where is it going? They either burning it or it could be getting to some of the birds. We don't know. You go to the barbershop, right? How many times you went to the barbershop, right? And they just sweep up the hair, right? Where is it going? How do you know they probably ain't doing rituals to the people hair to make them come back just to keep giving them money? And next time leave a tip. Bro, oh, or we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. It could be the cause of what's happening in the world now. That could be the main reason. Oh my goodness, Ja. Ja, oh my goodness, I'm getting emotional right now. Because I'm understanding, overstanding. That is why the world is, oh my goodness. That is why the world is, oh my goodness, bro. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ja. Oh my goodness. So you telling me, Ja, that the reasoning why, one of the reasons why this world is the way it is because we as a people kept going into Babylon barbershops and getting our hair cut. And when they would take our hair and sweep it up, that was the whole ritual right there. That caused so much damage to so many people in their lives. And they did not even know why. It's because you went in that barbershop, got your hair cut, and some of your hair went somewhere where it wasn't supposed to go. And that's why certain things in your life just ain't be going the way it's supposed to go. Oh my. I'm not saying this from a perspective of everybody, but look at the ritual behind it. And I'm speaking of this because last night I seen a video, a YouTube short about, they was saying how the Indians, when they're going through bad, when nothing in their life is going good, the Indians, not the American Indians, the actual Indian, Pakistani over there in India, they would say like, when someone is, everything is going wrong in their life, they go to the temple in this certain place and they get their hair like shaved off from like bald, and then they burn it to release it. That was why I burned my hair today, and I was just like, no, I've been wanting to do that. I just never did it, like I said. But Josh let me see that video last night. To then today on the 999 portal, I think it's past 12 now, but whatever. It's still, the energy's still here. To burn it today, that was why I did it. But when nothing was going good in their life, they would go there, burn, to go burn their hair, get it cut off, but then to go burn it and then do a release, right? Same as I did. That's why I feel better, like for real. I really do. I really, really do. And but the people said, no, that's good hair. That's good hair. We gonna wear that as a weave. Job. All right. So okay. Obviously, I'm speaking to everybody at this point. So I'm talking about. And I'm talking. Okay. Okay. Obviously, I know who my people is, and I'm speaking to my people right now. Obviously, everybody ain't doing the weave, but there's some people that's doing the weave still. And then there's people that's still going to these barbershops still. Listen to me, y'all. This will not continue. It will not continue. Babylon is falling. So stop buying the weaves now. Babylon is falling. Stop going to the barbershop now. Get used to loving yourself naturally. Look at me. I have not gotten no haircut. I have not gotten no nothing. Not even nothing. Nothing. I haven't gotten anything. No trim, no nothing. I'm at my purest form. And and I'm on my destiny now. You see what I'm saying? Like, everything correlates together. When you're in your purest form, you're able to step into your destiny. You see? You're able to, with confidence and things of that nature. But let me get back on topic. The new topic. Stop going to these barbershops. Because you do not know what they're doing with your hair, bro. Sis. Because it ain't just, it's everyone going to barbershops. Everybody in the barbershop. You don't know what they're doing with your hair. You don't know where your hair may be going. They could just be putting it outside and it go into the wind. And that is, oh my goodness, that is a ritual. Oh my goodness, that is what's keeping our people stuck. Oh my goodness, it's not just through food. It's an overall connection. It's not always just one thing that they do to us. Obviously, it's so many things they do to us. But oh my goodness, barbershops is a ritual. Hair salons is a ritual. And they use that for decades and decades and decades. Because I understand overstaying, yes, like people like Madam C.J. Walker, that was very prominent and made a fortune and created generational wealth through these different, products. But nowadays, we gotta flip it, y'all. We gotta flip it. We can't keep putting these chemicals in our hair and weaving our hair and allowing us to go to the barbershop and don't even know who cutting our hair and why you even cutting your hair, and you know what I'm saying? You just going to get a haircut because you're going to be fresh for it to be for appearance for a Babylon job. You want to be nice for appearance for Babylon. When you're only supposed to be getting your hair cut like the Indians when nothing in life is going good. And you just want to say, I want to cut my hair off, and that's why you go get your hair cut off. No, not you get a haircut every day, go get it shape up every couple of days. For what? This is over with. That's over with. Babylon is falling. Barbershops and hair salons is done for. Get used to being your natural self. Be your own beauty. Be your own beautician. Be your own barber. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cut my own hair. I cut my own locks off. I use scissors, whatever. And what I'm saying this for is because it's a whole ritual behind it. Yes, I cut my own hair. I did it, and I burnt my own hair too. And that is why I feel better. You seeing? Like, imagine you, every time you got your hair cut or wanted to cut your hair, you saved that hair. And you released it, you burned it, you did a ritual with it, and how you actually let it upgrade your life. But instead, our ancestors and our people even today keep going to the barbershop, keep going to the barbershop. What are they doing with the hair? You don't know. So stop sitting there acting and looking at me acting like you know what they do with the hair. You do not know. You do not know where your hair is going. To the trash. Where does it go after the trash? You don't know. You don't know that. You don't know if one of them bags busted. And now your hair got out the bag and now it's flown in the air. You don't know if some birds got to it. Thank you, Ja. I'm not going to sit here and apologize for me getting emotional, no. Because I understand that I'm knowing that in order for the pavilions, the sanctuaries, the temples, the land, the wellness centers are ever going to be formed is when I'm able to relate, when I'm able to be my authentic self, when I'm able to know that I am just like you. You know what I'm saying? When I'm relatable. So I'm not gonna sit here and apologize saying, "Oh, I got emotional for a second." I got emotional because John gave me such a beautiful download that I wasn't asking for that, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's a revelation, but it happened through my own hair. Obviously we're talking about hair, but it happened through hold on, barbershops, beauty salons, hair salons is one of the last things that's fallen in Babylon. It's fallen. You would have never thought, right? Yes, the beauty supplies and barbershops are falling now. I'm sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. It has to fall because you don't know what they're doing with your hair. It has to stop. You do not know if they're letting the birds get to it. You do not know if they doing their own ritual with it to get you to come back. Like I said, keep you coming back every couple of days, spending your money with them, paying their bills. Why do you keep coming back saying you want to shape up every day and they charge you $50, $30 and you giving them a tip? You like, am I crazy? Why do I keep giving them my money? They ain't even that good. Bro. Why every time, see the whole ritual behind it is why every time I get a haircut, I feel my best self. But then every time I feel like I need a haircut, I just feel so bad. Yeah, because they sweeping up your hair and doing stuff with it. So you won't feel beautiful and love yourself naturally. You gotta have a haircut. You gotta have a lineup. You gotta have that, that contour and all that other stuff on you. That's the ritual behind it. You won't naturally feel beautiful. You gotta have a haircut, but you don't know what they're doing with your hair. Oh my. Thank you, Ja. Thank you, Ja. Vice versa for the ladies. Y'all go in these beauty supply stores. Y'all go in these hair salons. You know where these people hair been at. You know what they be doing in there. You know what music they be playing in there. You know what type of stuff they into. But you got their hands on your hair. And you keep coming back. Why I keep coming back trying to worry about getting my hair done? And why every time I get my hair done, I just feel so good. But when I don't have my hair done or when I'm just more natural, I don't really feel like I feel ugly. Yeah, because you going into their beauty supply stores, hair salons. Shut it down. It's over with. It's over with. This 99 portal, that is what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of downloads right now, and I'm so grateful. Through this 999 portal, barbershops, hair salons, beauty supply stores are done. They're done. They're done. They're done. Babylon is falling. They're done, and I'm so happy that they have the summarize this video in YouTube now, because we're gonna come back to this. Yep. Barbershops and beauty supply stores and hair salons are done because you do not know what they're doing with your hair. You do not know these people that are touching your head. You do not really know them like that. Outside of that barbershop, you do not know what they're doing with your hair. You do not know if they're sweeping it up, putting it all together, doing their own rituals, burning it, so you could come right back the next day or 2 days later and give them another $50, $100. You do not know what they're doing with your hair. They're sweeping up your hair, and they throwing it in the trash or letting it flow in the wind and let some birds get to it or wherever it goes. Because let's be honest, there could be a blessing behind that too. Especially when you do it yourself. Because if they're doing it as a ritual, it's a blessing for them. So what do you think it's doing to you? Exactly. They're doing it for the blessing. They have these hair salons and barbershops, and they doing these rituals behind closed doors with people's hair and people touching people's heads. Right? Babylon is falling. I see what y'all doing to our people. Y'all working for Babylon. Y'all really working for the other side. Shut it down, because I'm for my people. I'm for the collective. No more of this. We're not keeping the people asleep, because we got people that's into all this other stuff that is trying to touch people's heads. So they can keep coming back and giving them bread and giving them their money. No, shut it down. We're not for the people that sweep up people's hair and let it fly in the wind and allow some birds or something to get to it to where it keeps our people asleep. Till they can't get their life together, because people out here doing weird rituals with their hair. Hair is very sacred. Hair holds power, energy, vibration. Hence why you shouldn't be cutting it. Hence why you should be putting chemicals in it. Hence why these barbershops, hair salons, beauty supply stores are done. They're done. And there's no sorry about it. There's no sorry about it. There's no sorry about it. I don't care about how much money people making behind closed doors at these barbershops. I don't care, because it's even our own people keeping our people asleep. No, it's not happening. I don't see it as a positive thing. See, only time it becomes positive is if you start saying at the wellness center, at the temples, at the sanctuaries, when you feel like the Indians were saying, if you feel like you need to have your head chopped, you come to the temples, you come to the sanctuaries, you come to the pavilions, You come to the wellness center to get your hair cut. And then we collect your hair and you burn it. You do it as a positivity. You do it as an offering for healing. That's how you're supposed to do it. That's what these barbers should be used for. That's what we need to use our people for. Put them in the temples. Put them in the sanctuaries. Put them in the pavilions. Put them in the wellness centers if they want to cut hair. If they want to do hair. Not in Babylon barbershops. Just for the money. No, do it for healing of the nation. And I'm not saying certain people don't cut people's hair and make them feel good about themselves. Yes, that's cool. But what is really happening? What's really happening? Let's stop the cap. Y'all putting chemicals on these people's hair. Stop the cap. Y'all really doing it because y'all want to look good for Babylon on Instagram and their platforms. That's not what it's about. That's not what it's about. After this 999 portal, that's over with. That's Babylon. It's different if you're on TV. You see what I'm saying? Everybody ain't on TV. You see what I'm saying? If you're doing movies, you acting, then you get it, you might want to get a little touch up. Like, I get it. I get the balance. I get it. But come on, it don't have to be the way it is. It don't gotta be the way it is. People just doing it for the money. People just doing it for the image, for the pictures, for the fashion, for the girls, for the men, for themselves. They're obsessed with yourself. How you obsessed with yourself? You get your hair done you get your hair cut every couple of days. You get a line up every couple of days because you're obsessed with yourself. Why you can't just do it for yourself then? Why you can't just go buy some clippers? Why you can't just find out how to do your own hair then? Why you got to go to Babylon, barbershop them, give them your money? Do it yourself. If that's the case. Love yourself. Learn something new yourself. Thank you, Josh, for the download. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that came to the live. I know it got a little like, I was, 1 second I'm like happy, smiling, and the next I'm like crying, like I'm sitting there crying. It's a blessing because I know it makes me relatable and more at this point. Maybe I will have to cry on live. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. Tears of joy. Oh, hold on. I see it. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I'm so happy I burned my hair today. Thank you, Ja. I seen a post today and it said, your next tears will be happy tears. And I literally was sitting here crying and had tears because I was grateful for the download. Wow. Oh, look, this is not a coincidence. Look, this is my book. What does it say on it? 888 portal. I got an 888 portal book from last year. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is 999 portal. Like, can't make this up. Like, this is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. A lot of people say this. A lot of people. I told myself like 3 years ago, I'm gonna stop saying this is crazy. This is crazy. So I'm saying this is amazing because don't amazing and crazy have some of the same letters? A, a Z, a E. I'm tripping. A to Z. You know what I'm saying? Like amaze, crazy. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I flipped it. Like, no, this is amazing. Word, sound, power. Me stepping into my North Node Libra, I will be using word, sound, power. And that is my superpowers going into my North Node Libra. And I will be giving y'all y'all guitar plays, okay? I haven't been slipping on the guitar plays, okay? I know I've been slipping on the guitar videos, but I got y'all. I'm gonna be making more guitar videos, okay? I'm just more wanting to miss it, you know? You know, like when you do something so much, or like when you do it a lot, you just, at least me, I stop sometimes because I wanna know that, want to know like me missing it. I enjoy missing it to know like that it shows that I love it. It shows that, oh, you missing it. That means like, okay, that's something that you're supposed to be doing. So if you don't miss it, it's like, oh, it ain't really something you're supposed to be doing it. So I'm knowing like when I don't play the guitar, I'm missing it. I'm purposely like telling myself like I want to miss it so I can enjoy it that much more. And you know, when I make another video or when I play again. So I will have more guitar videos for y'all. You know, I got y'all. Don't worry. I will be dropping at least one a day. I got y'all. Even if it is 5 minutes, I got y'all. Okay. Don't think I'm just gonna be going live and talking and talking and talking. No, I will be going live and still giving y'all my music, you know, my beats, you know, my instrumentals. Don't get it twisted. Like I just said, word, sound, power. I'm using my words. I have a sound and also a music sound. So, and you know, guitar. So I will be giving y'all, sharing my beats with y'all, um, sharing my, you know, my guitar, you know, plays with y'all, and also always speaking with y'all. So, and coming soon, I'm gonna start sharing with y'all my drawings. I guess that's the power. You know, word, sound, the words, you know, music. Me speaking words, the sound is the music, and the power is the drawings. So through my North Node Libra, I'm using all three of these. You see what I'm saying? You know, and this the book is naturally like this, like it happened. Like someone asked me, like, how did you do that? So no, it was left in the car one day, or something spilled on it, and all the pages got like that. But it actually looks pretty dope. But word sound power, using my words for manifestation, using my sound for manifestation, and using, you know, my drawings for power. Word sound power. For manifest our wellness centers, pavilions, you know, sanctuary, land, temple. You know what I'm saying? Temples. Like we doing it all, and it's like it's a destiny call. It's a real love frequency vibration for the collective, and I'm just so grateful. Like so excited, so excited to start playing. Like I said, I'm still talking about the guitar. I'm so excited to play again for y'all. You know, to do it in nature, to actually record my lives and at the beach playing the guitar, at the parks playing the guitar with the collective, listening in the distance, but also the collective on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm so ready for it. You know, because I'm doing it for that person that needs to see that inspiration. I'm doing it for the collective that says, "Yeah, I knew you could do it." I'm doing it for that collective that say, "You know what? I just love to see someone on their path, same as me. I love to see someone on their path doing their destiny call, on their love vibration, on their love frequency. I love it. I can't. I'm not a hater. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not a hater. I am not a hater. I love to see, no matter what's going on, I love to see someone on their path because I'm knowing that it's an inner fire with them that no matter what, they don't need nothing external. That's why I'm so happy for an individual that's on their path and on their calling because I'm knowing that they have that fire within that no matter what's going on with them, they will always have that internal fire to go to push and prevail through. See what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot for a person to actually be on their calling. You have to actually want to. You know what I'm saying? You have to actually really want to. I'm saying you have to really actually really want to, and sometimes it's forced. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's forced. You know, some people sometimes we get forced on our path, and it's not even always like negative. It's always just like, hold on, I didn't know this knowledge. So now that I know this knowledge, like I have to be forced. Like if you know better, you'll do better, and that's what I'm knowing. Like Jah has giving me so much knowledge to the point where it's just like I know better now. So stepping into the know better is exciting. You know what I'm saying? It's breathtaking because I'm knowing that these real pavilions, these real, temples, these real sanctuaries, this real land, this real wellness center that we are really going to get and have. And I'm sitting here like, really, Ja? And Ja's like, yes, Ajman, yes. You were sent to build these things for the collective, with the collective. And it's just like, through Rastafari liberty, through learning the natal chart, through the teachings, yes. Yes. Through word, sound, power, through music, through 432 hertz, yes. Because like I said, hold on, it's full circle. 48, 4 plus 8, 12 equals 3, mind, body, and soul. Word, sound, power. It's coming back full circle. It takes literally me to speak the words, me to make the sounds through the 432 hertz. Like I said, the words from me going live, speaking my knowledge, me doing the work behind closed doors and sharing the work on going live through the sound, and then also drawing up, writing the scrolls is the power. Writing the scrolls, writing the books, writing, drawing up the sketches. You see, like it's real full circle. Like it's a real thing happening after this. During this, this 999 portal. It's a real portal of like me stepping into the collective with my North Node Libra, mind, body, and soul, word, sound, power. Me going live, sharing the knowledge. Me going live, sharing the sound. Me going live, sharing the power. Writing the scrolls, sketching up the drawings, sharing it, reading it. You see? So I'm just very excited about it. I'm very like yes, like because I see the individuals. I see the individuals behind the screen. I see the collective in the spirit room. I see the the collective through the screen. The ones that's taking what I am doing and sharing and learning myself at the same time through my Saturn return in Pisces, through my knowledge, through my own spirituality, through Rastafari, through my natal chart, through astrology. You know what I'm saying? Through my philosophy, through my my visionary mindset. They're looking at me and saying, "Hold on, he looked like me." Oh, hold on, he remind me of myself. No, hold on. Like, I got a YouTube channel too. Wait, hold on. I go live too. Hold on. I do music too. Hold on. I'm a healer too. Hold on. I'm an alchemist too. Hold on. I'm a Rastafari too. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is amazing. Hold on. I got me some spiritual. I got me a oracle deck too. I draw too. You see what I'm saying? Like this is amazing. Like, I love 432 hertz too. I make beats too. I sing too. I play the guitar too. Like, all of these things that I'm saying right now, I'm knowing that like the collective feels that they are. They do all these things. And this is how we step into New Earth Zion. This is how we do it. New Earth Zion frequency vibration experience. The New Earth Zion sound frequency vibration experience. This is what is happening right now after this, during this 999 portal. The New Earth Zion frequency vibration experience. Wow. Where we start to build the temples, the sanctuaries, the pavilions, the wellness centers. We get the land, get the gardens, get the fruits, get the vegetables, the ITEL living, the ITAL living through Rastafari liberty. And it's happening. It's a destiny call. It's a love vibration. It's a love frequency. And I give it all to Jah. Jah! Rastafari. Selassie. I. See?